guys, how are you? It's Zach from Zach Loves Books. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. Let's get right to it. I see a lot of booktubers do book unhaulings online, so this is my chance to do this. These aren't all from the same book haul, but you know, I've had lots of book hauls over the summer. My problem is actually that I have way too many books and not enough time to read them, so for me it's time to give some of these back out into the universe, put them in little libraries, maybe take them to the local library, wherever the donations will take them, local hospital, etc. So I'm just going to go through a couple of titles now, and I just want you to guys either to say, yep, get rid of that book, or whoa, wait, just keep that book, it's amazing. So yeah, like if you have read any of these books and you think it's a mistake for me to give them like back out to the universe and give them away, then let me know, because to me giving away books is like giving away a box of kittens, and I hate doing it. Anyways, let's get right to the first one, alright guys? So the first one I have here is about a girl who comes to a university town, and she takes a job as a part-time nanny for a glamorous and mysterious family. And, you know, she gets herself drawn deeper into their world. That's all I know about it. I only picked this book because of its cover. You know, I thought then if you watch my previous post about 2 posts ago, it's about covers, books I picked solely on the cover. This is one of them. So, A Gate at the Stairs by Lori Moore. Beautiful cover. Aerial view of like an oil painting of an old mysterious house. But I know nothing about this book. Let me know if you've read it. Let me know if I should keep it. Let me know, you know, anything about it. Let me know if I'm getting rid of a gem. Okay, so here's one that I didn't grab because of the cover. This is like, I don't know, sci-fi. I haven't really read much sci-fi. I don't read much sci-fi. I want to read some sci-fi, but I want something that grabs me. So basically, this is about a guy who travels through time to fight a war. I guess he's in an elite military unit. He time travels to fight a war in the future. I guess that threatens Earth, but in the meanwhile, you know, time is going by, and Earth is aging by hundreds of years, and, you know, he's aging too. And that's all I know about it. You know, it's like, it looked good when I grabbed it from somewhere. It's won the Hugo and Nebula Award for, I guess, whatever award that is. It's got an introduction by John Scalzi, which I have. John Scalzi, I think, is another sci-fi writer. I grabbed another one of his books there. I should have put it in this pile because I grabbed it because it sounded interesting, and this one sounds interesting too. This is by Joe Haldeman. It's called The Forever War, and the premise seems interesting enough. But like I said, this isn't really my genre. Should I read it? Should I not read it? Can you tell me something about it? Let me know if it's good or not good, or if it's like, you know, I'm about to give away a diamond in the rough or something, one of your favorite books. Yeah, great cover, by the way, too. Let me know. The next 2 books, like, I have no idea now why I grabbed these 2 at all. I mean, this is so random for me. Maybe I read the inside of the jackets and thought, like, these would be great for my wife, or like, oh, I don't even know what to say about them. I've never heard of the author, and yet I have 2 of them for some reason. So I have like The Finishing School by Joanna Goodman, and I have The Home for Unwanted Girls by the author of The Finishing School by Joanna Goodman. I'm not even gonna like recap what these are about, but like I said, I must have grabbed 2 for a reason at the time. Let me know if you've read either. They're definitely like, I mean, even if you tell me they're amazing, I may not keep them, but I don't know. If you guys say, hey, don't let go of this one, then I'll keep it. But right now in the queue, they're way far down. They may never be read. So let me know if you've heard of Joanna Goodman, and maybe know, hey, tell me why, I know why you grabbed that book, all right? Now, I know why I grabbed this one, you know, international bestseller, now a major motion picture. You see a cover like that. Also, I saw, you know, part of it, the trailer, you know, of the movie. And it's about time travel. And I love movies about time travel. And it's based on a book. So I'm like, I picked it up somewhere, either for free, little library, book sale. I hope I didn't even pay for $1 for this. Unless it's really good and you tell me it's a gem. Let me know. But the movie looked promising, and I never even watched the whole movie, I don't think. But The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Neffenegger. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce your name. Guys, I know you know this one. You know, if you've read The Time Traveler's Wife, and if you have, you know, any kind of input, and you can tell me why, give me a couple of reasons why I should keep this and I should actually read this one. Let me know, otherwise it's going out. I know why I grabbed the next one, and sometimes I grab books solely based on recommendations from family members. My sister-in-law read one of her books, and you know, so I figured, okay, if my sister-in-law read one of her books and she raved about it, then maybe her other books are just as good. So I found myself grabbing this. Ruth Ware's The It Girl. Now, I didn't grab this because it was the It Girl. I grabbed this because it was Ruth Ware, and my sister-in-law read The Death of Miss Westerly, I think it's called, or something like that, and she raved about that one. So I don't know if this is any good. I have a lot of Thrill Lit packed away in an ottoman. I may go through that as a like Thrill Lit Unhaul at some point when I decide to get rid of them, unless, you know, you can convince me to keep them. Then let me know if, you know, you can convince me to keep this, why I should keep it. The cover's really cool. It's got a cell phone on there, you know, so like an Apple phone. Looks modern, you know. The back doesn't say much. But aside from that, I don't know much about it, you know, except that it sounds like Thrill It when I look at the inside. Let me know why I should keep it, guys, or let me know if I should put it out to, you know, charity pile. Next one is actually nonfiction, guys. I like reading nonfiction because, you know, you don't have to read the book from beginning through to the end. You can pick it up anywhere you go. It's usually really highly focused on a topic, you know, if you need some information. And this one I picked up just because, you know, I watched this person online. They're very popular. They're very timely. I don't know if you guys have heard of Gabor Mate. MD, and I think he's a psychologist or something, but he's written a few other books. He's really popular online, at least it seems to me. You know, he's a soft-spoken, I think, French guy that writes books, I think, on like ADHD and this kind of stuff. So this one's on ADD, the origins and healing of attention deficit disorder. You know, Scattered Minds. Gabor Mate book that you can still get in the bookstores. I don't know, 2012, you know, I would never want to pay $22 for it, but I like Gabor Mate. I watched some of his videos online. I own a few of his books. And, you know, I mean, I like learning about stuff like ADD, ADHD. I don't know, maybe I have it. Let me know if I should keep this Gabor Mate book. Actually, the reason I'm getting rid of this is, I think, because I do have an extra copy. But if I don't, let me know why I should keep it, all right? Yeah, so the last two books I have, I mean, these, I'm not necessarily getting rid of them because I don't like them or that I don't think I'll ever read them. I actually have dupes. I get dupes all the time. Sometimes I come by something, you know, and even for free, I can't, you know, pass up taking it because I'm like, wait, I don't know if I have this, so I grab it anyway. So one is, you know, The River at Night by Erica Forensic. Thrill It. You know, I forget what the premise was, but it seems amazing, like, you know, interesting. That's why I grabbed it. I have 2 copies now. And, you know, at one point I may do a thing where I mail extra copies of books to my subs, if you guys are interested, or, you know, in a contest or something. But I can't mail to the States right now, so I don't know how many subs I have in Canada, but I have 2 copies of this. Let me know if it's any good. Let me know what you think, if you've read it, if I should keep. Well, I have an extra copy somewhere else, but let me know if you would keep this, you know. Sometimes I get the paperback and the hardcover, and I got to decide which one to keep. But yeah, let me know if you've read that. Frying Plantain by Zalika Reid-Benta. I have a duplicate copy of this. It's a fiction and winner of a couple awards: Scotiabank Giller, Kobo, Dr. Gleed Literary Award. Set in Scarborough, set in Toronto, as you can see here in the graphic. I like books that have, you know, stories with people set with Caribbean roots, even if they're in another city like Toronto. And I like books that are set in Toronto because Toronto is my city. I have 2 copies of this. But in any case, if you've read it, which maybe I doubt that much people are watching this channel or my subs have, let me know, you know. But I'm putting this one out just because I have a second copy. So, yeah. So that's it for today, guys. You know, just testing out a different shooting location and testing out some lighting. Let me know what you think. And thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the content.